very sunny Saturday. We'll promise we'll keep it, keep it nice. We're going to get out here and celebrating. But again, welcome, and we thank you all. Please remain standing. Students, if you have not already given the roses to your two guests, if you can please turn around and give them your roses. These roses are signifying the growth of your children over the last couple of years, and again, welcoming them into early adulthood. And we can give them a round of applause. Parents, guardians, and guests, thank you very much. Your students also have a Navy sash, which represents your support and your guidance that you have provided over their course of 17, 18 years of life. So students, at this time, please turn around and put the sash on your two guests, please. Yes, family, you are part of this journey, so you deserve a little something as well. All right. Students and guests, you may be seated. Again, good afternoon, parents, family members, fellow Falcon teachers, staff, and our class of 2021. Today is a very special day for our seniors who represent the class of 2021. Today is your day, a day to reflect and remember a journey that started 4 years ago, 9th grade, if you all remember that. All of you have made sacrifices, worked hard, and overcame obstacles to get here today. Be proud of all of your accomplishments that you have made thus far. Students, congratulations on battling and pushing through one of the most challenging years in your life. This year brought many struggles, but also taught us many life lessons. We are now more tech savvy and expert Zoom users. Even though Mr. Wiggins knows this, I still forget to turn my mute button on. Parents and guardians, we want to thank you for your continued partnership and trust during the last year and over the last 4 years. It has been challenging for our communities, our families, students due to COVID-19 and distance learning. Today also represents an ending to a chapter in your life, students. However, today also represents the beginning of new horizons, successes, many adventures, and challenges. All of you will begin a new journey, whether it is attending a university or community college, enlisting in the military, learning a trade to help you further your advancement in life or prepare you to join the workforce. It is only the beginning. Embrace the road ahead of you. As members of the class of 2021, I encourage all of you to rise up as Falcons and meet the daily expectations that will be placed upon you as young adults. Do not be afraid to paint your life's canvas and envision a life filled with empowerment, happiness, gratitude, and habits that will lay the foundation for your future. I leave you with this. There are still many causes worth sacrificing for, so much history yet to be made. To quote Michelle Obama, and today you all are making history. Thank you. I get to reintroduce myself. So today I bring up a very special guest, this year's 2021 salutatorian. You can clap, you can clap. Just a little bit about our salutatorian. She is definitely an advocate for herself, for students, from reinventing the weekly worm to candy grams being sold on campus when we were on campus. And again, just continuing to power through, work with her classmates, work with her teachers, and I'd like to bring up Samantha Vilches once again. She will be taking all of her hard work to UC Irvine in the fall. And she was here this morning and was gracious enough to come back to the second ceremony to give her speech. So thank you, Samantha.
I came back because most of my friends are in the second group. Okay. So, happy Saturday, everyone, and good afternoon. Welcome, parents, staff, and class of 2021. Thank you for joining us today on this special day. It is an honor to stand before you as your salutatorian. It is a bittersweet feeling to see us finally graduating, to think we were just freshmen, and now we are seniors. 4 years ago, we began our journey in high school at CALS, not knowing how we would come out on the other side of it all. We went from the new kid on campus to the most spirited class I have ever seen and been part of. From Matthew eating a string of donuts during town hall, to Ale being our coach for Powder Puff when we had no staff to represent us. We have been together through all the ups and downs, and I just want to congratulate you on this huge accomplishment. We overcame many struggles to get to this point, so we should be proud and live every second of it. Look at us. Part of our junior and senior year has been a testament to our strength, showing we will always come out of a challenge more resilient than ever. Even when all the signs pointed against us, we proved them wrong. There are still obstacles in our lives that we will eventually have to face, but we just have to remember that we are very capable of facing them and handling them. I am proud to be part of the class of 2021 because of how impactful you have been, not only on me, but each other. If there's anything special about our class, it is that we are a class of driven, hardworking, dedicated, funny, and realistic people. I used to joke around, especially with Abby, and say we are actually sophomores and that we actually never became juniors and seniors. Sophomore year was just a year in which I felt that most of us bonded and grew closer. I like to think it was because of PC with Mr. Barajas. In this class, we laughed, we held a breakfast potluck together, we had Secret Santa, but most importantly, we shared parts of ourselves every time. I feel like we have always been a tight-knit group. Most of us have known each other since middle school, and some of us even preschool and elementary school. We have seen the crazy, wacky, and dare I say cringe sides of each other, and yet we are here still united. Even if we weren't the best of friends during school, we are still bonded through our class. We have each other's backs, and that's something that I always loved about our class. We just wanted everyone to succeed. It's kind of like leave no man behind. Like, that's how it always felt. We always wanted to make sure that someone else succeeded just in the same way that we did. All I ask is that we remember our time here and realize that we would not have made it this far without each other. Whether you're going to the workforce, trade school, military, community college, or four-year college, we will always be class of 2021. Let's cherish the memories we made together and continue making memories even after graduation. And when we have a reunion, I hope it will feel like we can continue right where we left off. Earlier in the first ceremony, I gave a little part about the thank you to my parents, but I just want to take that time to not only thank my family and parents who are watching, but also thank my friends' parents, like they're second parents to me. So thank you so much for looking. Oh my God, thank you for looking after not only your own children, but I mean like welcoming me into your homes whenever I came to school. I always like wanting the best for me too. So thank you. Thank you. To the staff, I would like to take the time to thank the staff who support the students throughout the past 4 years. Especially the past and current school year was something none of us imagined. I can speak for everyone when I say that we are grateful and appreciative of your support and teaching. From Ms. Blanco, who greeted and took our names during lunch, to Ms. De Leon, who answered the office phone and helped me out when my parents or I had questions, to Ms. Copete, Ms. Rodriguez, and Ms. Ramirez, for lending a helping hand always and for being kind, to Ms. Torres for supporting my writing by reading the weekly learn newspaper, but also Mr. Boykins and Mr. Ventura for always, this has been a hard year and you support the students as well, so I just want to thank you for it as well. Thank you to everyone who helped motivate students and supported them throughout their high school careers. You keep the school running and we appreciate you. To the teachers, thank you to Mr. Limon, Ms. Wu, Mr. Raja, Mr. Rosa, Ms. Chavez, Ms. Gallardo, Mr. Lozano, Ms. Flores, Mr. Stevens, Mr. Dale, Ms. Nemo, Mr. Estrell, Mr. Cruz, Mr. Palacio, Ms. Annenbree, Ms. Pratt, Ms. Rosales, and I'm sure there's so many more that I could have listed, but if I didn't mention you, I'm so sorry. Even if some of those teachers aren't here, they all had a huge impact on us. They inspired us to give our all and encouraged us to be curious and driven. They believed in us even when we didn't believe in ourselves. They never let us give up. They never let us give up. They put up with our shenanigans after all these years. So teachers, thank you for pushing us to be the best version of ourselves. Writing this speech was very hard for me because I wanted to find the right words to express my gratitude and appreciation to all of you here present today. Not only that, but it's like, how do you find the right words to describe the memories and thoughts you've had over the past 4 years? I would say that's a difficult task because there's so many unique parts of the memories we've made here with each other that I couldn't possibly fit into a speech that is less than 10 minutes. It's just like there's so much here, there's so much love, friendship, strength here, and so I just really want you to remember that. Whether I found the right words or not, what matters most is that we realize we are overachievers and capable of so much more than we give ourselves credit for. Chadwick Boseman once said, whatever you choose for a career path, remember the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your future purpose. This past year has just been one bump in the road, and we have many in the future ahead, but whatever those are and whatever our future purposes are, we made it through high school together and became strong because of it. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2021. Thank you, we did it.
It's a little toasty outside. Alright, so I'm going to give a speech in English and Spanish, so I'll start off with English. Good afternoon, teachers, families, friends, and the graduating class of 2021. Let me start off by saying it is great to see you all in person. After a year of Zoom meetings and classes, it is a blessing that we have made it this far. This year has taught us all a lot about the importance of school outside of just academics. When CALS was created, the goal was to create a small community school that met the needs of families. CALS has always relied on that community feeling, those intimate relationships between students and teachers and students. And when we encountered struggles this year through distance learning, it was those relationships that helped us overcome and finish the school year successfully. So thank you to all the students who logged onto classes and families that invited us as a school site into your homes. As the world slowly returns to normal, it will be your responsibility to make sure that the new normal addresses the many issues and disparities illuminated by the pandemic. Many of you have spoken up regarding mental health and your needs, not just as students, but also as human beings. Continue to be strong advocates for yourself and those around you. As society focuses on the learning loss the students experience, I want you to focus on the gains you all experience. Learning more about yourself, spending quality time with your family, and developing the grit to overcome adversity. This year, you all showed that nothing will stop you on the way to achieving your dreams. If you carry that with you, you will have unlimited success. Congrats, class of 2021. Y ahora a tratar en español. Buenas tardes, maestros, familias, amigos y los graduados de 2021. Permítanme comenzar por decir que es genial verlos a todos aquí en persona. Después de un año de reuniones y clases de Zoom, es una bendición haber llegado tan cerca a la normalidad. Este año nos ha enseñado mucho sobre la importancia de la escuela fuera de lo académico. Cuando se creó CALS, el objetivo era crear una pequeña escuela comunitaria que satisficiera las necesidades de las familias. CALS siempre ha confiado en ese sentimiento de comunidad, esas relaciones íntimas entre estudiantes y maestros y estudiantes. Y cuando encontramos dificultades este año a través del aprendizaje a distancia, fueron esas relaciones las que nos ayudaron a superar y terminar el año escolar con éxito. Así que gracias a todos los estudiantes que se registraron en las clases y a las familias que nos invitaron como sitio escolar a sus hogares. A medida que el mundo vuelve lentamente a la normalidad, será la responsabilidad de los estudiantes asegurarse de que la nueva normalidad aborde los muchos problemas y disparidades que la pandemia ha eliminado. Muchos de ellos han hablado sobre la salud mental y las necesidades que ellos tienen no solo como estudiantes, sino como humanos. Continúen siendo un firme defensor de usted mismo y de los quienes lo rodean. A medida que la sociedad se enfoca en la pérdida de aprendizaje que experimentaron los estudiantes, quiero que se concentre en las ganancias que todos tuvieron. Aprender más sobre usted mismo, pasar tiempo de calidad con la familia y desarrollar el valor para superar la adversidad. Este año todos ustedes demostraron que nada los detendrá en el camino hacia la consecución de sus sueños. Felicidades a la clase de 2021. All right, it is now my distinct honor and pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for this year, Alondra Pallavicini. I've never had the pleasure of teaching Alondra, but I have known Alondra since she was in the 7th grade. So Alondra has always been a caring individual, a caring student, caring for herself, her family, and her peers. So we're very proud of Alondra, and we welcome her to the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alondra Pallavicini, and I am honored to represent my class today as we complete one of the many milestones in our lives. There are many reasons as to why I stand in front of you today. First, I would like to thank God for always guiding me and granting me the wisdom I have needed to this day. I would also like to acknowledge the teachers and staff for supporting us throughout the years and working especially hard during the pandemic. Today marks a special time in our lives, and I would like to thank the parents, families, and friends of every graduate for being here to celebrate our accomplishments. And in the morning, I did say something to my parents. They're not here anymore, but I'll just say it again for the live stream. En especial, me gustaría agradecerles a mi mamá y a mi papá por apoyarme siempre académicamente y creer en mis habilidades. Sé que los dos trabajan arduamente para apoyar a mis hermanas y a mí. Prometo hacer mi mejor esfuerzo en la universidad y espero que se sientan orgullosos cuando alcance mis metas. Los quiero mucho. Whenever I think of my parents, I remember how they have always wanted me to be a good person, and I can see their wishes shine through with the class of 2021. Looking back to the start of high school, I can see how much we have all changed and matured in preparation for adulthood. Most importantly, I can see how we have influenced each other to become the people we are today. The very first time we walked up the stairs of CALS High School, we did not know what to expect. Unlike most freshmen, we were granted a sense of security because the majority of us already knew each other from middle school. We did not need to worry about fitting in or finding someone to sit with before lunch. Instead, we focused on adjusting to high school and trying to find our way through our massive building. In our minds, the most important thing was scoring an invite to the next quince. Although we didn't realize at first, freshman year prepared us for the next 3 years to come. As sophomores, we finally gained more freedom and trust. I remember the anticipation leading up to the 10th grade because it meant we could finally leave campus during lunch. It also meant we could apply for a learner's permit to learn how to drive. Sophomore year is one of my favorite moments in high school. Although we were missing a chemistry teacher for the majority of the year, I found that we truly enjoyed our classes with each other. Whenever one of us needed help in class, another of us would lend a hand. Sophomore year taught us the importance of bonding and strengthened our friendships. Junior year, on the other hand, gave us a glimpse of the stress that comes with maturity. As we all know, junior year is notorious for being the most difficult year of high school. We spent months preparing for the ACT that we never got to take. Many of us stressed about trying to figure out where we wanted to apply for college the next year. Ensuring our future after high school was our top priority. 11th grade was the most academically focused year, but we still managed to have fun with each other. We prepared for our first and last powder puff game, we helped each other find dresses for homecoming, and we helped each other get through the start of the pandemic. Finally, I would like to reminisce on our last year of high school. Our senior year was not customary to others. In spite of us being apart, we managed to make the most of what we had. Our main focus was to fight the obstacles of remote learning. Remote learning was difficult, but we got through it together. When I lacked motivation to complete an assignment, my classmates encouraged me to submit it. Even though we were miles apart, my peers showed their kind-heartedness through a screen. Although our year was great, I know some of us are disappointed because we did not get to do most senior events. We never experienced someone's face light up from a promposal. Instead, we saw the border of their names light up during a Zoom class. Instead of hearing each other scream at the top of our lungs during grad night, we heard our parents yelling "Ponte a recoger" through our laptops. In the end, having an untraditional senior year doesn't matter. In the future, when we recall our high school experience, all we will remember is each other. Who we were and who we will be is all that matters. High school gifted us the knowledge of writing essays and solving for X, but we gifted ourselves with the knowledge of how to be an admirable person. I'm proud of us. Despite all odds, we managed to make it to this stage and begin our new journeys. We still have much to learn, and although we might not have each other for the next chapter of our lives, we have what we have learned from each other, and we have our loved ones. We will continue to surround ourselves with people who love us and want us to succeed. I encourage you to view the end of high school as the start of your impact on the world. As falcons, we have learned to fly and discovered who we are. Life will only become more difficult from this point moving forward, but I know we each have the ability to overcome obstacles and reach our full potential, just like we did throughout our high school career. The start of something new can be intimidating, but let us take the lessons we have learned and embrace our destiny. Regardless of what we choose to do after today, I wish you all the best and hope you all make your dreams become reality. Class of 2021, congratulations, we did it.
Hello, class. How are you? Woo! I know I'm meeting a lot of you for the first time, but I'm so excited. I was part of your last year of high school and being your school and college counselor. I'm so excited for all of your futures. So I'm here to talk to you guys about the awards and distinctions that we have with our students. So I want to explain what they are. You see them with these cords and everything. So what are they? Here you go. All right. So for any student with a black cord, can you please stand up? Black cords. This is for any student who took 6 or more college classes and received a 3.0 or higher GPA. Negro significa que tomaron 6 clases de colegio y recibieron un promedio de 3.0 para arriba. So, felicidades. Where are athletes at? All right. If you played sports during your high school time, please stand up. You have a medal with the red, white, and blue color. They were in the little bag. Or if you don't have it, but you play sports, still stand up. It should be in the little bag. So these are the students that played sports throughout your high school. Los estudiantes que jugaron deportes pues están levantados, tienen una medalla de 3 colores, azul, blanco y rojo. Eso significa que jugaron deportes aquí con nosotros. All right, our burgundy cord. This is, for those students that have a burgundy cord, please stand up. This is a distinction for students who have attended a public school since 6th grade. color vino significa que estuvieron con las escuelas PAC desde el 6º grado. So felicidades. All right. Red sash. Those of you that have a red sash, please stand up. All right. So this is a distinction for students who have been part of the PAC community since kindergarten. All right, now for our honor students. Students with the silver cord, if you could please stand up. This is for the, in the bag, there's also a sparkly medal in there. That's a sparkly cord. That's an extra medal for you. This is an academic distinction for students who have a GPA 3.0 to 3.49. Con un promedio de 3.0 a 3.49. Tienen otra medallita, mamá. Color brilloso. All right, thank you guys. Ahora el color dorado. Oh, English. Gold card. So any of the students who have a gold card, please stand up. You also have a yellow medal in the bag. This is for academic distinction for students with a cumulative GPA of a 3.5 or higher. Good job. El color dorado representa a los estudiantes con un promedio de 3.5 o más alto. También tienen otra medalla color amarillo en la bolsita. Now, for all the seniors in here, in the little bag, there's also a blue and gray medal. So if you have one of those, you can put it on or hold it. The blue and gray medal represents all of your hard work and accomplishments from this year. It's been a rough year, so I'm so happy you guys got an extra medal for that. La medalla azul y gris, que está también en la bolsita, representa todo el trabajo y los logros de este último año de high school. Felicidades. We have one last award. This for one student. So we have the Special Award of Achievement in the Face of Adversity. This student, I met her this year, right? It's my first year here. But her perseverance, her determination, her awesomeness goes a long way. You guys know her. I'm sure you guys adore her too. So I want to give this award. It's an honor to give this award to Arely Vargas. Que es una estudiante muy amazing. Thank you.
All right, students, if you can stand, please. All students. Staff, if you can have you stand up, please. All staff. All right, students, in conjunction with the Board of Trustees and the faculty and staff, it is with great pleasure that we confer diplomas for you to graduate in the class of 2021 for successfully completing the course of study prescribed by the Board of Trustees at CALS College High School.
Arnold Lazo. Victoria Isabela Soraya Ibarra. Jasmine Cruz. Tiffany Castillo. Olivas. Jairi Loren Naranjo. Lorenzo Martínez. Cristian Avelino Lizaola. Nathan Rocha. Stephanie Ann Ponce. Amanda Nadine Ponce. Dominic Paladino. Areli Vargas Arriaga. Walter Santay. Ricardo Sepúlveda. Einar Sánchez.
Ludwig Bermudez. Anthony Benia. Andrew Ryan Ramila. Alexis Cruz. Joel Duarte. Abigail Figueroa. Eileen Franco. Ignacio Gomez. Maritza Martinez. Angelina Esther Pineda. Albert Preciado. Damien Ramirez. Elena Resendez. Melissa Roman. Jordan Matthew Anthony Rosas. Brenda Sanabria.
At this time, students, you may now turn your tassel from the right to the left.
students, if you can stand one more time, please. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the Board of Trustees, these students have completed the high school course of study prescribed for graduation and is therefore entitled to receiving their high school diploma. Congratulations, class of 2021. Class of 2021, go forth and make your dream a reality, achieve it, and inspire those around you. Congratulations to the students and to the families.
Graduados de la clase 2021, sigue adelante y haz tus sueños una realidad. Inspira a todos a tu lado a también lograr sus metas. Felicitaciones a la clase 2021 y a sus familias.